Hello all. Again, let's have some fun. Let's take this chess personality test by chess.com. Well, I don't you may not believe it, but this is the first time I saw the chess personality by chess.com. Must be good, of course, but I never took it and don't even know what to expect from it. I just see over here, like you, that I need to answer 20 questions, and then I will find my chess personality, what openings are good for my style, which master you are most likely. Well, let's see if Alexei Shirov shows up on the table like it did with the chess DNA fun video. Let's see this one. Okay, take the quiz. I will start with. I don't know if the position. Sorry for that, are going to be the same or not. So if the questions are going to be the same or not, well, maybe I'm doing a mistake over here. I don't know. Well, in this position, it should play first. Okay, the 20 moves over here. Well, f4. Yes, f4 for sure. What is the first thing you do when you finish a game? Run game review to learn from these mistakes. Well, depends. If I win, well, I'm happy, so I'm cool. If I lose, well, maybe I will be 1 minute in silence, another minute to manage my feelings, and then I will download it, and then I will start to negotiate with me because I always go and review my mistakes, whatever I win or lose. Which superpower would you rather have? Infinite perfect opening knowledge, fastest mouse speed on the internet? Well, for sure, infinite perfect opening knowledge. The more you know, the faster you are going to be. So this is kind of well, a dumb question because well, for with speed comes with skill. Which would you prefer? A brilliant move, 99% accuracy game. Okay. Boring. Why just capture your knight? Oh, okay. So with the bishop on f6. How are you more likely to recapture this piece? Okay, I can recapture with the pawn or the bishop. More likely, probably the bishop, of course. Okay, what he says, double the pawns. I plan to castle queen side and use the newly opened g file to attack white's king. Well, that's an idea. But over here, I don't know if it's the best idea. No, I'm going with the bishop over here. Which statement better describes how you would decide whether to sacrifice a knight with knight g5? Well, that's for sure one thing I would see. Well, I would try to calculate different variations and lines to see if the attack is sound. Well, very fast we can see over here that we are just going to lose one piece for 2 pounds, but we'll have attack. So it's more than calculate. It's more to see how to build up the attack after that. Well, probably bring the queen to f3, so the knight needs to be protected by the king. But now I can move. Yes, I go for the attack for sure. Okay. Okay, another position. White has the promising knight sacrifice knight f7, exposing black's king. If you don't want to be bothered with all this, you can jump on the video to the chapter where I show you the results, probably. Exposing black's king, how would you more likely justify this sacrifice? What it says? I need to read it again. Okay, knight sacrifice, knight f7. Okay, well, knight f7, that's a sure one because knight f7, I'm forking the queen and the rook. The king takes. The queen at least has uh, coming out to h5 check, forcing the king coming in front. Well, the king coming outside is never good for black. Okay, how would you more like black king will be exposed for a long, long time after? Okay, this must be good. Okay, this is no brainer. So I see here Jiri, so probably something related with draws, but it's tilted. Let's see. It's 1 a.m. on Friday, and your opponent just flagged you in a completely losing position. What you do? Go on until 4 a.m. and lose 100 ill, call it quits, and head to bed. Yes, call it quits. How many moves ahead do you typically calculate? As far as I can, only one move, the best move. That's not me. As far as I can. How do you react when your opponents start talking trash? Well, I don't allow them to talk, but if it's something like over the board game, I'm very strong in the psychology, so it doesn't bother me. Normally, I use that against them. It's all part of the game anyway. I start to trash talk. I don't like it, but I keep calm and focus on the game, so not any I don't like it, but I keep calm and focus on the game. Yes, more or less like this. When you look at chess position, which are you more likely to do first? Evaluate his player king safety, count material. Well, maybe king safety, although I do both, of course. If you could only play one puzzle rush mode for the rest of your life, which should you pick? Well, the survival mode for sure. I don't like the 3 minutes. I think I'm not built to do that on 3 minutes. What would you play in this position? I could not resist sacrifice bishop h7. Yes, bishop h7 is calling our name. I would make a move to improve my position, more to prepare an attack. Well, bishop, no, for sure. For sure. Bishop takes h7, check. If you could only play one time, control for the rest, one time control for the rest of your life, which should you pick? Well, rapid. Bullet, it's not for me. In this popular opening position, black is threatening. Well, bullet is not for me, not because I'm good or not good, because I I really don't think I am a good player, so I prefer to improve each time I play. So I prefer rapid, even slower games, than playing fast but not improving nothing. So for me, chess, unfortunately, probably is not just for fun. I take it too serious sometimes. In this popular opening position, black is threatening the a2 pawn. How would you respond? Well, doesn't matter. I think. How am I? Well, this is more balance. Well, I would complete my development and sacrifice the pawn for activity, probably. I will develop and defend the pawn. I have no problem trading queens after c takes d4, c takes d4. How is that? C takes d4, c takes d4, and queen takes d2. Ah, okay, going with the queen to d2. Okay, I was not seeing that. Well, over here, sacrificing. No, I will go probably with king d2. Okay, you can take a free piece on this move, or you think you can force checkmate, but it's complicated. What do you do? Depends on the situation, of course. Normally, I am a pragmatic person when these situations arise, so I would take the free piece if it guarantees the win. So removing all chances from the opponent. But if taking the free piece is not a sure win, then I would go for the checkmate for sure. But normally it's going to be the free piece and be pragmatic. Okay, have you ever broken anything after a difficult loss? Yes, I have broken something physical near me or emotional inside of myself. No, I just move on to the next game. Well, I haven't. I don't think I have broken anything, but on over the board games, special those ones, I don't like people to talk with me if I have lost, and so many times I just move on to some bathroom and I stay there locked for some time until I get my nerves on, and then I come back and try to be the nicest I can because some players that beat us really enjoy a lot to talk about the game, and sometimes we are not already prepared. So I would go for this one, although I don't remember breaking anything. Your opponent just played the king e2, so Bongcloud. How do you feel? So respectful? They think they can beat me with this garbage. I'm going, no, it should be bad move to move the king in the open. I feel good about my chances. Yes, I don't think players going with these moves is to disrespect us. It's to have fun, and fun is part of the game. Which more accurately describes your opening. I only play openings that I know well and have careful study. Yeah, more or less like that. I just play whatever was the latest Gotham chess video. Well, that's not me for sure. Imagine that you are playing your first ever in person tournament game. How do you feel? I'm so nervous, I'm relaxed, it's just a game. Well, we are always nervous. So, okay. and the results are on. I didn't even had time to prepare for my results. So chess.com place a screen on the between, say, "Are you ready for for the results?" Okay, you are the technician, according to them. Technicians are great at extracting the most from every position. Once they have a winning position, they rarely let it slip. Well, I wish. Uh, not normally sleep to a loss, but sometimes I get a winning position, and somehow I don't consider. One thing I learned with the Caruana interview was that we need to be removing the chances from the opponent. There's a video I made. I think it was a short. Well, probably I will place here the description or the link to it, more like that, about that. And from that interview we gave, well, I start to change my approach, and results are better. So winning positions need to be win, of course. Combine great calculation theoretical knowledge to bring home victory because of their methodic. Well, they talk to us like we are 2,600 players, but okay, we enjoy to read these old things, and then the blunders are really stupid, but okay. In case they experience an unexpected defeat, they will calmly reset the piece and begin a new game. Yes, I think so. So intuition more to calculation. Yes, I also agree. Attacking, again, it says more position. That's fun because I see myself as more attacking. But okay, I need to agree that I'm older, and so risk taking is more for the young persons, the young players. So calm or more emotional? Well, I am emotional, but yes, I can control that during a chess game. Playful or studious? Well, yes, studious. Okay, so I am compared with Dingliran, which is nothing at all compared with the chess DNA results, which were Alexei Shirov. And if there are two players you are not going to compare, is Dingliran with Alexei Shirov. At least I think so. So it recommends for night's game. That's interesting because I had played that, and I have that on my repertoire for some kind of preparations. Slav defense, no. Although I have seen it, it's more like Karokan. I already played Karokan, so Slav is more or less a similar structure. Okay, and now I can discover my chess personalities, but it's over. So not more to say. I hope you also have enjoyed this one. It was fun to go along the quiz. I think the questions were more interesting than the results, but that's just me. And hope you also have enjoyed. And if you want, comment on the with your chess results on this chess personality. As always, I see you in future games. Bye bye.